What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Back out here tonight working on the 351 Windsor swapped bullnose Ford. Just gonna tidy up a couple things and keep on making progress. Let me show you what I got. So last night I was trying to put my oil cinder cap in there, or my oil sending unit in there. So I got my oil pressure gauge and it broke off into the block. Now I have a solution that I think might work, but I gotta go ahead and change the oil. So I'll get the filter off, that way I have better access to this. Then I'm gonna actually try and get the carburetor and fuel pump running off the tank in the truck, because right now it's just running off what was a Mountain Dew bottle. Well, my half-tired idea of taking that bolt out and putting this in place isn't gonna work for obvious reasons. I was thinking a little differently, but I think I know of a way of fixing this. I just have to go back to work and pick up the piece for it, or I could just buy an easy out. I think I'll probably do that. Anyways, gonna take the clamp off so I can put my actual tank line in. Probably gonna have to take off the filter because they put the clamp on backside, but I need to take the filter off anyway, so it's fine. Just looking at it, it really does need an oil change. Nothing real goopy, but it just does not look like good oil should look. And I'm putting some Valvoline VR1 with the zinc in it, because I believe that is a flat tappet cam. No reason why it shouldn't be. It's a 79, but it does have roller rockers, so it's going to be an experiment once all done with this thing. Alright, the fuel line's on, facing where I can actually get a screwdriver on in case I ever need to remove this ever again without taking the oil filter off. Now let me change the oil and see if we can get this thing running long enough, get it up to temp, and see what it really sounds like. Maybe mess with timing. Probably not, though. Alright, old oil's out. Let's put this new Valvoline VR1 in it. Probably take me 20 minutes because how thick it is. You guys see any leaks? Last squirt, hope it works. I'm wondering if my fuel pump quit working. I hope not. Let me stick something down that choke. Guess we ought to test the fuel pump. Alright, let me know if you guys see anything. Huh. Nothing. This line's pretty clear. Makes you wonder. I primed the carburetor again. Let's see if anything squirts out at all. Nothing. Oh no. Well, at least the fuel pump's easy to get to. I know how to fix this. All right, it's gonna work now. Well, I'm all out of ideas. Wait. It pumped a little bit. Doesn't look good. I'm gonna try that again. Well, I hooked it back up to the car because ignorance is bliss. This is gonna fix it. It's gonna run. It's gonna drive my foot. Oops. It's gonna pump. Trust me. My ears are ringing. That's pretty cool. I wonder if it moves. All right, let's see if this thing will start up and move backwards, so I know if my transmission torque converter seated right. Wish me luck, guys. This thing's kind of scary with it not having a shutoff switch, but I'll wire it up later. I'm gonna call that one a great success. I am so relieved that that worked. I was stressed out that that was not fully seated anywhere. All right, guys, welcome back. It's been a couple days. Let's take off the timing cover because the water pump bolts are broke off, and it's like they're like right there. So it's all gonna have to come off. I have to re-gasket it, and I'll probably clean up this cover because that doesn't look too good. I might do research and see if a 302 will swap onto the 351. Not 100% sure, but water pumps are the same, so we'll see if we can get lucky. Overall, that wasn't as terrible as I thought. However, I think I have it at top dead center with the screwdriver method. Timing appears to be 180 out because the number one spark plug is right there, the number one wire. So I'm gonna take this timing cover off and I'll see where the gears line up, and then I'll line it up with the gear, and then I'll see, you know, what's going on. Maybe have to retime it. So I got the timing cover off, and a pleasant surprise, got a gear-driven timing set in this thing. I was really thinking about buying one, but now I don't have to. Although we do have a weird problem with the little lines not lining up, but we'll worry about that after I get this back together. Got those bolts out, now I gotta go up to the garage and pull the timing cover off the 302. It's a little snowy, but we're gonna at least get that cover off and see how far I can get. Might take a couple breaks. It's like 16, 15 degrees again. All right, we got our oil pressure gauge hooked up. Still snowing a little bit. I think we're gonna put the cover on, put a couple bolts in it, and then we will continue tomorrow. It's almost dark. It's probably not gonna work that much out here if we don't have to. Still got another day off tomorrow, so we'll knock some more out tomorrow. All right, so we fought with it and fought with it. The 302 timing cover is on the 351, so a piece of that old junk engine still lives on. So technically, it's still numbers matching because of that casting number. But we're gonna call it a night. It's about 7 o'clock. There's probably, well, look like a foot of snow to me if I were a betting man. More like at least 10, 12 inches. Cars that are iced up. I was really hoping this thing would be running by now and I could drive it around and drift it in the snow, but maybe next winter, or we might get a harsh spring. Gonna come back out here tomorrow and hopefully get back to where we started today, like harmonic bounce and everything on, and then I think that's it. Nothing else needs to be tore into. Now we can keep building out, and we will have a running, driving, probably rowdy, not too rowdy because it's a 351. I'm excited. Let's keep rolling. See you guys tomorrow. We're back out here today. I think this is day 3 on the video, but this is like a week and a half in real time. Time to put the fuel pump back on and just start assembling this thing. And yeah, just keep on rocking with the project. Trini's over there playing in the snow. Probably gonna make snowman, she said. That harmonic balancer on with my harmonic balancer press tool. I believe that's it. I mean, bolts in there. That'll hold it, probably. I'm gonna see if I got that fuel pump on right. Gonna turn the key over, see if it'll pump fuel out. Because if you remember, I was having issues with that. Record it, but I can verify it is pumping. So that is on the eccentric there, on that gear-driven timing set. And so I put it on right. Never put on a fuel pump before. I know it looks red. There's probably some ATF in there, but if you could smell it, it'd smell like gasoline. I got it all thrown back together besides the water pump, but I'm gonna see if it'll start up again. Plugged off vacuum lines very professionally per usual, and we'll see if this thing still runs and if those gears drag on that timing cover, because I had to cut it up, but it looks like they went a little bit more than I did, so we're gonna see. Let's see what we got going on. Might need to put a different battery in it. All right, let's try this again. Still no pressure. Hook up my hot wire to my ignition system. Bright side, fuel pump should be primed. Time's a charm. Maybe not. Turns out that wire wasn't hooked up, but I'm gonna try and wire it to an actual key switch. That way I don't have to pull the negative off in case something goes bad. 4th time is the charm. What do you know? Fires right up. was pinch the timing just a little bit, and it woke it right up. Boy, she is ready to rumble now. Goodness. Easy, it fires back up. Like butter. Got the water pump on, but it looks like it's going to interfere with that harmonic balancer. But this is what it calls for, so I don't know if I want to just take it off and, you know, take the old grinder. But I don't know, I feel like I shouldn't have to do that. That's got to be the right water pump. Maybe the balancer's off something different, or maybe they made them different sizes back in the day. I don't know. Kind of at a loss. Meanwhile, while I'm dealing with that dilemma, my lovely girlfriend decided to build a snowman with a penis. Are you ashamed of yourself?
No. He's got a snowed.
It's got a snowed. Got to do a cold start on the old Malibu because I forgot to get bolts. Ready? Fire her up, honey. Man, this thing was a diesel, it'd fire up faster. We're gonna see if she can get out of the snowy driveway onto the clear, nice, probably not icy pavement. We were thinking it was gonna be more dramatic than it was. I was hoping she'd get stuck because she doesn't know how to drive, with her being a woman and all. Just don't tell her I said that. I got my alternator on and I'm trying to figure out what kind of wiring that is, because I had two caps and they would go on there, and I can't seem to find where they come out of this janked up harness. So I might have to completely rewire this thing, and that just doesn't sound like fun. I think I have the charging system wired up. I don't know. We are going to find out real quick. Alright, let's climb up in here. Oh. I forgot to hook up something. Oh yes, I'll do it every time. It's just a little cold. That's my excuse. Okay, yep, we got power now. Let's see. Oops. Hey, look at that! It is charging. I'm a genius. Crazy deal on this thing. Paid $780 for the engine and the Bronco. Now I have to unplug my ignition switch to kill the dang thing. Why didn't I think that? Let's see, where do I unplug it? Aha! We need to figure that out. That's how we definitely tell it's charging. The gauge is not lying. It is charging. Alright, charging system's out of the way. Let me put that thermostat housing and gasket on there, and then I'll work on some power steering. Currently sitting balls deep in the old Bronco here, because I think I need this bracket off the power steering pump. I don't think I have to use this whole power steering pump. I think I just need to use this bracket. Girlfriend Trinity's going to go get me the 12 or 13 I need. Probably going to pack up some snow and throw some snowballs at her. She's taking forever. There's the Mazda. I think it'd be cool to throw a 302 in. Okay, we got my spinny wheel of death here. Power steering pulley or belt is a little flexy, but I think it'll work. I just bolted it straight up there with that gap. I think I should put a bolt behind there, but it's sturdy. Well, maybe not, but I'll give it a shot because I think that's about as much as we can have in terms of tension wise, because it's sliding backwards. I'm gonna give this a shot. We either have power steering, flings the belt, or that whole pump flies into that fan. Stick around for results in about 2 seconds. I think I figured out why the power steering isn't working. I unhooked the line and I forgot to hook it back up. And now I see that VR1 I just poured in there is on the ground. Whoopsies. Well, I think that's going to do it for this week's video. We got a lot done. Switched timing covers. Found out this thing is probably going to be a little bit more rowdier than I was expecting with that all that timing gears instead of a chain. And we got charging system and a power steering system on this whole thing. I think now all that's really left is get a permanent ignition system and then throw all that front clip stuff on here, and also put that new Hayden transmission cooler on here. It's going to be a lot of work, especially with that front clip, but maybe next week's video we will have this thing put together, and probably not going to be snow then, but we will definitely slide around in the backyard. Thank you guys for watching. See you next week.